It means daddy. Something inside of them, when they're born again, they don't understand anything about religion, but they're changed fundamentally. They still have all the same family. They still have the same place of residence. They have the same memories. So they may not even know that anything has happened to them, but something revolutionary has happened to them. God's in their heart crying, Daddy, to God. To me, that's one of the first works. Amen. It's sincere, heartfelt prayer. You say, well, surely the church at Ephesus was still having prayers. I bet they had some brothers that could pray some beautiful prayers. I bet they did. Were they really praying? Maybe some brothers had some beautiful prayers. Was the church together in this prayer? Was it truly from the heart? Was it crying out, Daddy? You see, the church at Ephesus here, they were sharp. They could tell the fake apostles from the real ones. They could tell truth from error. They were hardworking. They were patient. They were laboring. They were doing all the things except for they had forgotten their first love, and to get back there, they needed to do the first works. You know, a real church that's really doing the first works, it's like a bride, and Jesus Christ is the bridegroom. And you've heard this expression if you've been a Primitive Baptist long enough, many times. That church is keeping house for the Lord. Okay, it means a lot of things. It's a lot of work, a lot going on. Keeping house for the Lord. Do you suppose it's possible for a church to slip from keeping house for the Lord to just keeping the Lord's house? And then that's a halfway stop from keeping the Lord's house to keeping their own house, their own religious house. When that happens, the candlestick's sliding away. What's the difference in keeping the Lord's house and keeping house for the Lord? Well, it's a difference in emphasis. That is, you remember Isaiah chapter 4? In that day shall 7 women take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. That is, we'll feed ourselves with whatever we want to. And we'll adorn ourselves however we want to. We'll have our own ideas and we'll use our own righteousness. But Lord, we need your name for that respectability. That is, we'll keep the Lord's house. But are we really keeping it for the Lord? You know, you can keep somebody's house without ever talking